Welcome back and thanks for watching today's video. Today we're going to be working on my Dodge Ram 1500. Now if you notice right now, give you a little sneak peek, we have powder coated our tow hooks. Powder coated it white to match the white obviously on the truck, and honestly I think it looks so much better than the black here because it kind of blends in. You can see it, it doesn't stick out because I have a black grill, black plastic, because I was like, you know what, everybody else is powder coating stuff on their trucks, I want to too, but I kind of want to learn how to do it. So we went ahead and purchased a powder coating gun, and then I went and got a little oven, not a house oven, but just a toaster oven for cooking these parts, and it's been working out great so far. It just barely fit in the oven, these tow hooks. Sure, I'm not the first guy to have a white tow hook on his Ram 1500, but I don't see it very often, and I've looked on the internet and I haven't seen anybody else really do it, so, or at least do it themselves. So on today's video, we're gonna go top to bottom on how to take off and powder coat your tow hooks on your Ram 1500. The thing we're gonna do is take the fender liners off. I've already taken them off, but you're gonna wanna take off the fender liner in here, kind of where the fog light is, just so you can get a breaker bar and pull the bolt off, the two bolts off needed to get in there. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that off. It's getting a little dark where I am. Starting this project a little bit later than I would have liked to today, but that's how it goes sometimes. You have stuff to do. So we're probably just gonna take off the tow hook tonight. So we're probably just gonna take the tow hook off tonight and wire it up to the rack so we can kind of line it up, and then we'll actually spray it with the gun tomorrow morning, cook it, and I'll put it on. I'll show you guys how to put it on. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take off the tow hook. Now we're gonna go and turn the truck on and turn the wheel all the way to the left, because we're gonna go ahead and get in on that left side. Turn the truck off. See how we can get in there nice and easy. So we're gonna start by taking off this tow hook here. I'm gonna set you guys up so you can see. So I put this on originally, put it on there pretty tight. So we're gonna go ahead and need a breaker bar to get this loose. If I remember correctly, to get the other one off, you can see it just barely fits. Now I'm not concerned about pretty much this back because you don't even see that. You only see this up to this left hand LH right here. You only see this if you're really looking hard, and about this just visible like all the time if you're walking by. So it doesn't need to be perfect, but definitely try your hardest. Definitely clean the part off. Also, this rubber grommet right here with the metal piece that goes on like that when you have this long bolt, so that you can see it's grooved right here. It sandwiches in right here. So just basically, you could do it by hand. You don't have to press it with anything. So by hand, you pinch it and you just roll it out, and that's it. And then you're ready to cook this piece of metal. So all I did for the other one was take little pieces of wire and twist it up into this, and that's it. So we've really kind of done all we can tonight. It's too dark to continue, but tomorrow we're gonna resume right now. Just like that, we're back at it. Me and Ned are getting at it. It's the next day here on this project. Last night I did some things off camera, like I wired it up to the rack on the oven so I can cook it perfectly now. So all I have to do is set it up and spray it, really. This powder coat stuff is pretty nasty, so I'm gonna be wearing a respirator most of the time while I'm working. But I just want to show you guys the oven here. So I just went and got a cheap little toaster oven, big enough to fit the parts for now that I want to cook. So I took one of the racks it came with, and I see it's touching there a little bit. So we'll have to tighten that back one up a little bit more. No big deal. Yeah, so basically I just put it on the wire rack so I could take it off and on without having to touch anywhere on this part that I'm trying to cook. And then when I'm ready, just slide it in and put it close the door and cook. Oh, here we go. We have everything set up. We have the gun all set up with powder in, hooked up to the air at 10 psi. I have my respirator ready. It's plugged in and grounded. My foot pedal's here, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray. Just like that, it's been powder coated. You gotta make sure you get every little crevice, and especially the front piece where you're gonna see it the most. I'm not really concerned about the entire, getting every little square inch of it, but I am concerned about getting the front really nice. I did do the other one twice. I did 2 coats. The first one was kind of thin, and then I kind of laid it on a little heavier on the second one, just so it would look better. When I powder coated this, it was raining a little bit. Now I know you're not supposed to do this because the powder doesn't work well with the humidity, but I was on a little bit of a time crunch. You guys love these videos on this Ram. I love making them. You guys are killing it with all the headlight videos. And everything with this truck and my father's truck, you guys seem to love it. This is about after 10 minutes. You can see there's no changes really, no noticeable changes in the powder. After baking for a while, you can see it is going to need a second coat. I don't know if it's coming across on camera right now, but there's a bunch of divots in here and it's appearing gray like I thought it was. No big deal. We're just gonna go ahead and spray it again. Like I said before, I'm on a little bit of a time crunch, so I'm gonna grab some gloves, pull it out of the oven, and spray it again. Second coat came out fantastic. It's probably not coming across on camera right now, but I just opened the oven and wow, I am amazed. This came out awesome. It's gonna look sweet on my car. Can't wait till it cools down and I can put it on. The part came out amazing, except for this little piece you can see. I'll show you guys that now. But my gosh, look at that part. It looks amazing in the sunlight there. There's no like metallic fleck to this at all. It's just like a flat glossed white.